Hi, this is Terry, and I'm the one sponsoring Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 through Sweet Pea Papers and Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. Don't forget to look above. There's a join button, and if you join, it's only $1.99 a month, and we get you get 2 lives, you get a discount at the shop, and you get a few other goodies. The second annual Terry's Crafty Christmas has 40 collaborators, or more than 40, more than 55 videos, definitely. YouTube giveaway, a Facebook giveaway, weekly freebies, and weekly challenges. Yay! All the links are accessed to all the collaborators, all the giveaways, all the freebies. Everything is through Linktree /Terry's Crafty Christmas. The hashtag for this event is hashtag Terry's Crafty Christmas 25. I think I didn't say 25 on the end of that, but that's on the end of that link. The challenges, we have one of those every Sunday for the first 3 Sundays of December. The 4th week is for you to catch up and post more pics. In the event section of my 3 Facebook groups, you will find all of the information on the challenge and a link to the challenge video that I make for you so that you can make the same thing, you can make something similar, you can make something totally different. You can use the freebies from the weeks before and the week, you know what I mean? It's just out in the open. You can also create your own project out of any Christmas papers and post pics of those as well. The first 3 Sundays of December, when the challenge videos are released, the freebies will fly. Several of the designers participating in Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 have donated freebies for you to use. You can only get the freebies at the Linktree /Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 link in the 3 Facebook groups that are listed at the top of the Linktree page. So you need to go to those 3. Now, here's a warning for you, or a heads up for you. A heads up for you. Each designer's freebies are going to be released in a separate post so you know who the freebies were from. Okay? So don't just look for one post with, 2 freebie papers. There's a lot more that's going to be coming to you. You can make projects, take pics, post the pics, and get entries in the huge Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 giveaway. And at this point, I believe we have more than 25 prizes. The YouTube giveaway is the second giveaway. To enter, comment on any of the Sweet Pea Papers, that's mine, videos with the hashtag Terry's Crafty Christmas in the comment before December 30th, 3 p.m. Pacific time, and make sure to use the hashtag, and you get 1 entry per post, 1 post per video in the Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 YouTube giveaway. 3 junk journal kits will be given away. Now, also, I forgot to say, in the Facebook giveaway, it's 1 post per day per group. You can't stack up, 10 posts in each group and then get 30 entries. We had that last time, and it worked out very bad. Okay, and important, the videos created by the collaborators, prize donors, and designers are not included in the Terry's Crafty Christmas 25 YouTube giveaway. All the links are at the Linktree link, and make sure to visit all the collaborators links. They're listed in order of the day that they're published, and there's also links at the top to the designers and donors Etsy shops, so be sure to check those out. Maybe pick something up, some Christmas papers, or just follow the page. Okay? All right, that's for that. All right, so now we're doing our pink slim, and the papers are by Lenny's Paper Treasure. I did, while we were gone, add an eyelet and a snowflake. Come here, snowflake. I think I have my snowflake backwards. I do. I always get it wrong. Apparently I have to put them on backwards to get them forwards. Okay, so I added this silver snowflake. All my Christmas charms are silver. I know gold may look better on this, but you know what? I'm not sure it would have. Okay, so this is our cover, and that was our challenge that we did on Sunday, the topper. We've already done page 1. I went ahead and stuck this little tag in here when the glue dried, and we can open this up on this side, and we're going to try to do 3, 4, 5, and 6 at least. I have 7 and 8 planned out already, so we'll see how far we get. Okay, page 3 is going to be a stacked pocket. This is going to be our paper, and I've inked it. And then these are going to be our these are going to be our pockets. This one's going to be in the front, and we're going to start with 3 inches. We're going to go 3, 4, 5, and 6 inch page pockets. That way we can get some nice tall tags in there. We can put this away for right now. All right, so I need to cut this in half, all of these actually. That's going to be at 4 1/4 because they're 8.5 inches wide. That doesn't look right. Oh, I know why. You know, that wouldn't be bad, that width right there. And then you could see some of the pink all the way up. Why was 4 1/4 not half? I don't understand. Oh, because we trimmed some off. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's measure this one. I did that earlier. Is it still a hair big? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is going to be our bottom pocket, so we're going to cut it at 3 inches. Trying to see which end gives us the most bird. Okay, so there's our 3-inch pocket. It's a little wider than half, so it goes in the scraps. This is going to be our 4-inch pocket. Well, I'll spread them out. And I tried to do dark pink, light pink, you know, dark pink like that to kind of balance it out. This is 5. I may have to print some more of these background papers eventually. Okay. And 6. Sorry if you can see the top of my head. I'm standing up. All my white hair coming in. I colored my hair, I admit it, I freely admit it. I colored it too dark. I don't know how to lighten it up. So I think I might let it grow out and see what it looks like, silver and white. There we go. And if we need one more, I can make a 7-inch one. Think we'll be all right though. My neck's bothering me a little bit, so I'm standing up. I have severe scoliosis, so I'm bent over. My back and my neck are not very comfortable most of the time. Boy, I tell you, it's a hard search to find a pain doctor. You can find some pain management doctors that just want to give you those trigger point injections. But no medicinal help, whether you need it or not. Yeah, I think we'll do them like this. Is that about 1.5 inches? I don't know why I'm making the bottoms. And we're not going to glue the bottoms of the pockets so that we can make one long tag that goes all the way down. I don't know, that's awful skinny though, isn't it, to fit a tag all the way down. I think I will glue the bottoms and then we'll just stuff it with the tags. We may have to make some, or I may have to make some off camera. Print some more of the ephemera. How about that? I like that. So that'll still give us the ability to have this deep of a pocket here. So cover that up so we don't smear anything. I'm going to put glue. Oh, this is the same on both sides. Not sure how I managed that. Okay, so we're going to go by that little line we made. And then we're going to line this up. That one looks a little wide, doesn't it? We'll go back and trim once we get them all on there. Make sure they all line up on one side though. Yeah, see that one is about a 1/16 too wide. Down to nothing. So it's a little crooked is what the problem is. Didn't I glue all 4 sides of that? I did. What's wrong with me? Okay, let's try that again. Wow, and I muted my computer. All right, let's try it now. Let's try that again. I think I may need more coffee. Or less. Depending. Okay, now we'll put this one where this line is. Line it all up on this side. case we need to do any trimming. We only need to do it on one side. Make sure the pocket side is the side facing up. Looks like I didn't cut very good today. I used this on the back of a lot of the papers because it was light enough to write on. For an easy page, sure ended up being kind of a pain. Yeah, see, this one and this one are too wide. These two. Look at our beautiful birdies. This is one of the other lighter colored papers that I used as backing papers for almost all of the others. Can't remember if I just used 2 or if I used 3. And then all we have to do with this one is line it up with the bottom. Okay, let me put this on the paper trimmer and trim that off. Okay. Now to finish this, all we have to do is glue it on the page. And then I'll put some doodads in there. I think I'm going to stamp. I've got some stamps. And I've got this nice Merry Christmas right here. I think I'm going to stamp that across the top. Maybe on this side with one of the smaller snowflakes next to it. I don't have any snowflakes small enough to center the word Merry Christmas with a snowflake on either side. But, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'd like to be able to use one of these two, the bells or the pine cones somewhere. That would be pretty. So we've got that in store. You know, I should stamp it before I put it in here. Tell you the truth. Now I'm using a mouse pad. I have just enough give, but it's still firm. I've never used these stamps before. I have a whole bunch of new ones. Well, this one says Christmas gift. They hardly ever go back in that big one. Do Christmas gift and a snowflake on either side. I like this Merry Christmas better. Put it right here and put a snowflake next to it. Let's do that. I'm going to use the line on the block to get the words straight. Oopsie. Then I'll ink it up. Shouldn't really rock it back and forth. Okay. Wonder if I should have put the snowflake on first. And then you just press down hard, hold it down, let the ink grab onto the paper for a second, and then take it away. Then for the snowflake, well, that one will fit. You know what I should have done is I should have put them on the block together. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. Oh, I moved it. Darn it! Oh no, it turned out all right. Okay. Whew. I thought I had slid it. It felt like it slid. I'm going to leave this open so that we can probably use it again. It could have gone up a little bit higher above this Christmas ball. But it's all right. In that top long one that's going to be 6 inches deep, you could put a bookmark. And that would be kind of fun. Not that you would need a bookmark on one of these, but you might need a Christmas bookmark for something else. Nobody says you won't. If you want to go to ko-fi.com/sweetpeapapers/shop, you can find there a couple of freebies, and one of them is an undated Christmas planner, so you can use it every year. You just print out what you want. You know, maybe you're not doing planning dinner, you know what I mean, or whatever. Maybe you're just sending out Christmas cards. But it's really pretty. I worked pretty hard on it to get the images. Yes, I used AI. I'm not going to say that I know how to use Photoshop or anything. I used Canva. And then I made a PDF out of it. You can download it for free. Yeah, see, that one's still. Now, I was wondering if I put lace across here. Let's see how small of a lace I have. I think I'd rather use this to tie it shut. So let me look at my other laces. Or we'll use our red velvet to tie it shut, whichever. Probably the cream colored one. We don't really have any red. It's all pink and white and cream or tan. Let me see what this one looks like. Oh, that would be all right. You can still see the bird. All right. Because we need some kind of decoration on here. We can't just leave it like this. Well, we could. But I don't think we should. Once again, I'm listening to the radio in the background. Oops. Get just a smidge short, the lace will stretch. I'm going to do the lace over this little area. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but my neighbor upstairs is taking their pit bull outside to use the restroom, and it sounds like a herd of horses coming down the stairs. Okay, that helps cover that up a little bit. Once we start adding bulk to this, then that's why we're going to need to tie it shut. And I'm not, you can put a tie on the front and a tie on the back and tie it on the left and right sides, double bows, if you want to do it that way. I think I'm just going to put the tie around the whole thing. Okay, see now that makes like an optical illusion, like they're all the same size, except for right here. Too bad. Too bad I messed that up. My friend Penny over at Nantucket Ridge Journals. She has a YouTube channel, but not very many YouTubes. They usually show crafts that she's made. She does journals and folios, but right now, because it's Christmas time, she's doing the cutest crafts. She's doing gingerbread men out of cardboard, corrugated cardboard, and she made the cutest little snowmen on popsicle sticks, the big wide ones, like the tongue depressor kind. And she made, they had little blocks, and she painted faces on the fronts of them. Okay, that looks a lot better. Let's say, where's the clothespin for that one? Okay. Now, we're going to move on to these. In fact, we can do 7 fairly quickly. Why don't we do 7, and then we'll jump back to these 3. Oh, actually, I'm going to put an acetate belly band on that with a card. And remember, this top came out a little bit wider than the bottom. Not sure. But it's okay because of the way it folds. And you're just going to paper over to this right there. That does it. It would have been easier to do it that way the first time, huh? This one's going to have lots of scraps. The last, when I did the journal last week, I think I only had one piece that was a scrap left over. I always do that. You know, it's like a contest with myself. Not really sure why. And you know, I don't give myself a prize or anything. It's not like, all right, you have no scraps left over, you get a bowl of ice cream. No. Actually on a diet. So I'm very, 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 very short. If you want to guess below this video how tall you think I am, less than 5'2", more than 4'5". Put it down there and use it for your hashtag answer. You don't win anything or anything, but we'll just see who comes the closest. And I'll probably go ahead and do page 8 because all we're going to do is put a big picture, you know, for the back cover. It's pretty. It's a Christmas tree. So I will probably go ahead and do that so we don't take up time just watching me glue like we are here. But you know what I mean. Cut this crooked, but too late now. Okay. Oh, let's put that dot too high. Okay, and that's a little wide, so let's cut just a little bit off the lid. Yeah, that makes it a little over 1.5 inches. And we'll glue that on. And I'll either find or make a card for that. We're just going through the construction in case you can't tell. some of the embellishment. I think we've got an envelope that I can fold up and put under there. We've got several, as a matter of fact. I think I totally ignored that fact. We've got some pockets too. I really like these two pockets. So we're definitely going to use those somewhere. Probably on the back side, obviously. This is pretty. What paper did I have set aside for page 6? Oh, writing paper. Okay. But I really like this envelope. Oh yeah, and it fit right there underneath the acetate belly band, wouldn't it? Okay. Put this on page 4. So I know where I want to put it. Perfect. Okay. And I have a bunch of triangles that are pockets. I have 2 long pockets. Which I can put one right here. Doesn't matter where the little cutout is. That's kind of pretty. What did I have set aside for 5? These pinstripes. Let's see which way this goes. We'll put these on the back side. Now, how did I have it where it went? This fit. Remember? It fit. Yeah. So, it's that cover. 9 and 10 will all we have to do. We should be able to finish this on Friday and get it done in 3 videos. What do you think about that? Okay. We need this has already been glued down as a pocket. A very narrow, small one. Probably put a pencil in there. Number 6 is this writing paper. And I'll put a stamp or something on it. Oh, that's where I could use my pine cone stamp, maybe, or my bells. I think they're too big. I made you that for this. There's some smaller stamps on that page too. I've also got some stamps that are corners. There's lines on here, so I maybe could get it lined up straight. We'll have to see. I know I have a stencil. That's Christmas tree lights. We could do those in lumberjack plaid and I don't know what else I have. Yeah, so there's going to be a writing spot there. Line it up with the top. If you use your finger right away, then you can use your finger like you would the glue eraser. Okay, so there's that. I wanted to try to fit this bird on here, which I think I can. I'm going to save that pocket, but I definitely want to use it. And I'll cut this off first. She says confidently. Perfect. I'm glad I decided to double check that. I lost the E because I could have gone a little bit further over this way, but I'm still happy with it. And then after I glue this one on, then we'll be done for today. Erase the pencil marks. Then all we have to do is 7, 9, and 10. We can definitely get that done in an hour. Okay? And we'll be done on Friday like we're supposed to. Then the week after that, there's going to be a project as well as a challenge on Sunday. So look for the challenge on Sunday and the freebies. Don't forget to get the freebies that came out last Sunday and the Sunday before. I'm going to mark them featured, so you can go in the featured section and just scroll right through. I'm going to try to put week 1, week 2 on them, plus the name of the person. I like it. Erase these pencil marks. Okay, I'll do 8. Then all we have to do is 7, 8, and 9, or 7, 9, and 10. I have to figure out what we're going to do on these. This is going to be 7. It's going to be a flip up. Okay. This is 8, which is going to go right here as the back image, which I really like. Okay. I keep saying okay, like I can hear you. And if you disagree, I think it's probably too bad. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you guys again on Friday for part 3 of our Pink Slim Christmas folio. And yeah, and then I'll go over the rules again one more time on the giveaway. I'll see you later. Bye.